Morning everyone, good morning everyone, welcome back to Stock Chats. Thank you for all of my subscribers, thank you for the support, and remember this is not investment advice. If you need investment advice, speak to your reputable licensed financial advisor. So today we are looking at Fontana Pharmacy. You know, Fontana started in Mandeville and then expanded into Kingston, Montego Bay and Ocherius. I'm not sure if they're in Maypen, but they have a pharmacy and they also sell a lot of household items and a various number of things. The largest store is on Waterloo Road in Kingston, and that's a major store that has a Starbucks, an NCB ATM, I think Candy Craze, sweet companies in there, and a number of other establishments. So this is a company that, because of pharmaceuticals, of course, we're in a pandemic. Persons are going to need medication, and the whole comfort of buying things, household items, art supplies, ornaments, all kind of stuff. This seems to have really helped this company because we are now looking at their results, their second quarter results, and they're looking much better than 2019. So if you look at the revenue, we are seeing that in 2019 it was 1.3 billion. Revenue now 1.5 billion. Of course, the cost of sales went up. Seeing that we're in a pandemic and a lot of their items are coming from overseas, I'd expect issues in regards to shipping and freighting would come into play. And so cost of sales went up from 814 million to 920 million. Gross profit for 2020, 621 million compared to 583 million. We have administrative and other expenses and selling and promotion taken out. We see that the operating profit goes down to 266 million compared to 203 million. So this is a sector where the margins are very very low. You make a 1.5 billion and you're getting about 200 million out of it. So the margins are very low in these sectors, but it's understandable. So when we go down to net profit is at 248 million, come to 194 million in 2009, the corresponding December quarter. So we are seeing that in the pandemic, Fontana is doing fairly well. Which costs kind of went down to do that? So now we are looking at earnings per share at 20 cents compared to 16 cents in 2019. And when we look over at the 6 months, we are going to see a lot more. When we look at the net profit and earnings per share, we are seeing it at 293 million compared to 213 million. So they had an earnings per share of 17 cents in 2019 and now 24 cents in 2020. What is even more interesting is that the year end for June 30, 2020, the final figure for net profit was 275 million and an earnings of 22 cents. And we're looking at 6 months in at 293 million. So they still have 6 more months to make more money than they made in the year in last year. So this is very interesting. So you can see that the new building and adding more products into the stores has been really assisting Fontana to be a juggernaut in sales revenue this year and in profit. So Fontana, I believe, listed in the end of 2018, and the price shot up right up to $7 per share. And during the pandemic, some retail investors seem to have been a little bit jittery and sold off, so the price went back down to around, I think the lowest it ever went to was about $4.30, and I think it's now settling around $5.30, going up to $6. So if you are somebody who is interested in pharmaceuticals and retail. You could tell me in the comments below if Fontana was one of the companies that you thought about, and is it a company that you're thinking about going through with forward. Let's look at their cash flow to see if there's anything there before I end this video, because cash flow is important, especially at this time. How's their cash flow statement been looking? Cash flow. Okay, we're here, and cash is looking pretty strong. If you look at it, it has at 822 million compared to last year of 599 million, and that's how they ended their year end in the audited. If you look at the far right at $599, so revenue, cash, everything is looking good in regards to Fontana. So just before I go, I just like to comment on something. When you're looking at if your investors going on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, you'll be noticing that a company called Siboney is currently shooting up. And this is really interesting because Siboney is a dead company, so to speak. They have sold out all of their assets and stuff. But yet, in regards to speculation, persons are still buying this company. So, it would be really interesting to see, how it goes, because the company has gone from 40 cents, I believe, and it's up to 89 cents, could be hitting $1. And this could be our GameStop Wall Street bets unfolding. So, you can look out for that one. That's an interesting one. But remember, as I always say, buy a company, don't buy the stock price. But if you do buy the stock price, understand the risk that you're taking with your money. So have a good day.